It was a night like any other at the small McDonald's on Elm Street. The fluorescent lights buzzed overhead, making that sound we all know. Jake, the weary night manager, watched the clock tick towards midnight. He longed for the moment he could lock up and go home. Little did he know, this night would be different. As the last customer left, the door chimed its farewell. Jake checked the locks and turned off the open sign. He glanced at the staff roster. It was just him and Maria, the quiet cashier with a penchant for horror novels. The night was going smoothly until the lights flickered unexpectedly. "Jesus Christ, I hate when that happens," said Jake with a tremble in his voice. He tried to brush it off as a mere electrical glitch, but then he heard it, a faint, eerie laughter echoing through the empty dining area. Jake turned towards the source, but there was no one there. Maria was busy wiping down the counter, oblivious to the sinister sound. As Jake approached the back of the restaurant, the laughter grew louder, now mixed with the clinking of trays. He pushed open the door to the kitchen, expecting to find an intruder. Instead, he found the fryer sizzling, baskets moving on their own. "Maria, did you mess with the fryer?" Jake called out, his voice trembling. Maria appeared, wide-eyed. "No, I swear, I've been up front." They exchanged fearful glances. There was no logical explanation for what they were witnessing. The laughter grew louder, now accompanied by whispers that seemed to emanate from the walls themselves. The fluorescent lights above them dimmed, casting long, dark shadows across the kitchen. "We need to get out of here," Jake said, his voice urgent. They made a run for the exit, but the door wouldn't budge. Panic set in as they pounded on the glass, screaming for help. The laughter and whispers grew deafening. Suddenly, the lights went out entirely, plunging them into darkness. They were trapped in a void of pitch-black terror, only for a moment, until the lights came back on. Then Jake and Maria strained their eyes, trying to make out what they were seeing. It was a figure shrouded in tattered clothing, slowly shambling towards them. They froze, unable to comprehend the horror before them. The figure drew nearer, revealing a face twisted in agony, eyes gleaming with an otherworldly malevolence. Without warning, the figure lunged, its cold, clammy hands closing around Jake's throat. He fought back, gasping for air, but the strength of the apparition was inhuman. Maria, desperate and terrified, grabbed a nearby mop and swung it at the figure. It passed through the specter like smoke, but the distraction was enough. The figure released Jake, dissolving into a cloud of darkness. Gasping for air, Jake and Maria stumbled towards the shattered exit, finally breaking free from the accursed restaurant. They collapsed onto the pavement, their hearts pounding, their bodies trembling. They never returned to that McDonald's on Elm Street. They couldn't forget the horrors they had witnessed, the malevolent presence that had claimed that forsaken place. To this day, the building stands abandoned, a haunting reminder of the night the darkness took hold. The laughter and whispers still echo through its empty halls, a chilling testament to the terror that lurks within.